Hi everyone, for my loose parts heart, I used a water jug filled with red food coloring to represent the heart and the blood flow, toilet paper holders to represent the pulmonary vein, pulmonary artery, and the superior and inferior vena cava, and simply just pieces of colored paper to represent the aorta, left artery, atriums, and ventricles. Okay, first and foremost, it's important to know that the heart is divided into 4 chambers, which is the right atrium, right ventricle, and left ventricle. And the blood will first enter through the heart through the 2 large veins known as the inferior and superior vena cava. Inferior meaning below in anatomical terminology, and superior meaning above. These 2 veins will then transport the blood to the right atrium to empty oxygen poor blood from the body, where it will meet with the blood from the inferior part of the body to the inferior vena cava. Oxygen poor blood is that was just mentioned is blood that contains little oxygen but not a healthy amount to properly regulate the heart. Next, the blood is then pumped into the right ventricle, located here, and this is pumped through an open tricuspid valve, and this helps prevent backflow of blood into the right atrium. The left atrium is responsible for acting as a holding chamber for blood that needs to return to the lungs, and also acts as a pump to transport blood to other areas of the heart. Oxygen-rich blood is entered through the left atrium through pulmonary vein also. The pulmonary vein is responsible for carrying oxygenated blood from the heart back to the left atrium of the heart. The aorta, which begins at the top of the left ventricle, is the largest artery in the body that branches off the heart, and this is responsible for pumping oxygen-rich blood back into the body. Not only does the aorta carry blood away from the left ventricle, but it also plays a role in circulation. Okay, as blood enters through the right ventricle, it makes its way through the pulmonary artery, and this is going to be also carried to the lungs. This is where the blood is now enriched with oxygen. There is a right and left pulmonary artery. As you can see, there's the left, and then the right is going to be located down here on the side. And the right and left pulmonary artery take on different but similar roles within the heart. The right pulmonary artery branches outside of the lung, while the left artery branches within the lung. Also, the left pulmonary artery will be shorter because the heart is positioned to the left side of the body. All in all, they play both important roles within gas exchange also. Furthermore, some parts of the heart are colored red and blue, as you can see. The red parts are where the oxygenated blood is flowing through the body, and the blue stands for the deoxygenated blood that is making its way to becoming oxygenated. And that is my loose parts heart. Thank you guys.